Hey girl, hey! So, I have not done a vlog in forever. I'm sorry. I think the last thing I did was like the Hunger Games tag. Today I thought I would do a 2 truths and a lie video because I think those are really fun. They're like interactive, kind of cool videos. And what it is, I'll explain it to you before I start. And it is a game kind of where I'm going to give you 3 facts about me or stories or something, and one of them is going to be a lie and the other 2 are going to be true. So the fun part is you guys have to guess which 2 are true and which one is the lie. And I think I'm a pretty good liar, not gonna lie. See what I did there? Lying. So I don't know, I could be wrong, it could be totally obvious, but we'll see how this goes. I'll have them numbered 1, 2, or 3. And you can comment which one is the lie, and we'll see which one gets the most votes. I'll reveal it in my next vlog or something which one was the lie, so I think this will be pretty fun. Little backstory here. So the school I go to is not the school that's in my school district where I live. I go to the school in the next district over. It's kind of complicated because like my brother went to this high school in my district his freshman year. My parents just really didn't like it, and I went to middle school up by this high school that I go to now. Previously, before, it's really complicated, I'm sorry, it sounds really confusing. So I had already gone up there and was used to traveling there and stuff, and so I go to this school district now. It's like 40 minutes away. And when I was younger, when I obviously couldn't drive myself and I didn't have a car because, you know, obvious reasons here, why am I even explaining this? I would have to ride the public bus, and not good memories from that. But anyway, one day, the friend that I used to sit by every day, she was sick that day, so we were, well, I was, because she wasn't there, I was on the bus just kind of sitting there, and it was in the morning on the way to school. And I fell asleep, and once we passed the school, I was asleep, and it's a public bus, so obviously there's no, like, bus driver to be like, okay kids, you're at school, time to get off. So I did not get off, and I ended up riding the bus route twice before I woke up and realized what time it was and that I had never gotten off the bus. So yeah, there's fact / story number 1. Is it a lie? Is it the truth? My next story is when I was, how old was I? I was like 10? 9? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I went to Las Vegas with my family. On our flight back, we were flying in a storm, and I was falling asleep. It was like late at night. What is this with falling asleep in these stories? I apparently fall asleep a lot, guys. Was falling asleep, so I was kind of like in and out, whatever not, because we just left the airport, like we were flying for maybe 5 minutes, and all of a sudden I see this like huge bright light out the plane window, and our plane gives this huge like shudder and the lights start flickering inside, and I was like, what is happening? And everyone was like freaking out, and the flight attendant comes on, and what did she say? I don't even know, I was like 10, but she's like, oh, we've just had some technical difficulties, we're gonna have to return to the airport. So I was like, okay, whatever. So we go back to the airport because we just left, and we land and stuff, and then we have to get off, and they're checking the plane and stuff, and it turns out the plane had been struck by lightning. I'm not even kidding here. Well, I could be lying. Maybe I am. This is the fun part. That's story number 2, is my plane was struck by lightning. But okay, and my last story for you guys today is when I was in Florida. I took this one trip down to Florida, and we went to Orlando Studios. And isn't that, or I think it's Orlando Studios that has the Nickelodeon station and stuff in there. We go into the Nickelodeon Studios, and we were watching them like film this show live, and it was Slime Time Live. 90s kids out there, holler at your girl, because you remember that show. Good show. Slime Time Live. They were asking for volunteers to like play one of the games on stage. So I was like, I jumped on that, man. I was like, oh, me, right here. I got to go down there, and I got to do this little relay race. It's one of these things you probably did in PE when you were younger, where there's a ball. Like, you're standing in a line with a bunch of people, and the front person passes it, and you have to keep passing it, and then the back person runs up to the front. I was on that team, and I was like going. I was like, I'm on TV, I've got a ball, I'm gonna win this race. And then I was at the very back, and I grabbed the ball. So I ran to the front, and I was about to pass it back, and I dropped the ball, and it went flying, and it took me like 10 seconds to run back and get it. And as soon as I was about to pass it, the buzzer rang, so I ended up losing for my team on live television. Okay, so those are all 3 of my little stories or facts, or I don't even know what to say. But yeah, so comment down below, obviously in order 1, 2, and 3. Comment which number you think is the lie, because one of them didn't actually happen. Ooh, hoo, hoo. So yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys think. So I'm gonna go. Comment down below. Love you guys. See you later. Bye!